Uh, okay, so today we're going to talk about assignment 4, and this is about lighting. We're going to implement a model of lighting called Phong or Phong Shader. You can see it here in this animation. It's going to look like this. And I'm not sure if you have seen this in class already, but Phong Shader has 3 main components for modeling light. We're going to discuss the 3 of them today. I'm going to kickstart you on how to get this actually done. Kind of introducing maybe the biggest challenges of this assignment as usual. Okay, details are here. I think a few importance to note. This assignment is independent from the previous one, so the animation here looks like. So this is, in this example, I put a sphere in the same world that I had from assignment 4, but this is not. Requirement actually in this assignment. You don't need to have your world in your scene. This has to be a scene which could be simpler than your world. It could be, for example, your own animal, and then you have lights on your animal. It would be cool if you could have your world with lights, but some of you are having performance issues, so don't worry about that. If you're having performance problems, just like make your world smaller, or just put your animal in the scene without any walls and ground, and then implement your light, and then maybe at the very last you can implement that, try to make a bigger world or something. But just the size of the world is not part of this of the rubric here. We don't require that. Let's see. So I think I'm going to talk about kind of 4 major topics today. One is, I think maybe the most obvious one is how to make spheres, and we're going to need spheres for this assignment because it's pretty hard to visualize light, specifically like to debug lighting on non-curved surfaces. So a sphere is the most like standard curved surface that you can get. So we're gonna go with that. It could be any 3D model, like for example, a teapot or a mug or whatever that kind of have curves in it. That would do it as well. But here, I think we're just gonna generate a sphere from scratch, which I think it's easier. After that, I want to talk about normals and how normals are used to calculate lighting. Inside this topic, I want to talk about normal matrices, which is a way to transform the normals when there is transformations in the object. For example, if you have scales in your object, you're going to probably have to change your normals as well, depending on your object, obviously. Some of them you don't need, but some of them you do. What else? I think the last thing I want to talk about is about the important vectors to calculate the Phong model. So the Phong illumination model has kind of 4 or 5 important vectors that you're going to have to compute in order to calculate the final illumination in the fragment. So I want to carefully talk about those in the shader because it's very easy to mess up. Okay. Any questions before we get started? Maybe like from assignment 3 or anything like that. Okay.